Awesome. All right, team. Let's make sure the angle looks good. That should do it. And away we go. All we'll need today is a weight of some sort, whatever it is that you're using for a weight. And you will want a stretchy band of some sort, okay? All right, let's make sure you have a nice clear space to exercise in, nothing to step on or trip over. Helpful to have sturdy shoes or bare feet. Limit those slips and trips, especially if you have some fun Christmas socks. I wore these just for you guys today. They're fuzzy.
You
I sure did. And make sure you have a sturdy chair. No rolly chairs, no wobbly chairs. Make sure it's sturdy. And then remember just to go at your own pace today. We're all here to have fun and to work on our own health and well-being. So everyone's just going to do what they can today, and we're going to have a great time doing it. With that said, let's get into our breathing pattern. Go ahead, you can put a hand on your belly. We're just going to take a breath in, and we're going to do something a bit different today. I'm going to give us a 4-second count for inhale. You might not all be able to inhale for a full 4 seconds. That's okay. Do your best. And then exhale for 6 seconds. And again, that might be a really, really challenging one. We're just going to do our best. Okay. So breathing in, fill up the belly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Whew. Okay, and sometimes that prolonged exhale can be really challenging, but that's a good one to practice, team. Long and slow. As long as you're not getting lightheaded, that's a sign that the exhale has gone on too long. And always just check your mouth positioning. Pursed lips for that exhale. All right, let us continue to breathe in, this time as we lift an arm straight up overhead, and then breathe out as you bring it back down. Raise the arm, inhale. Exhale to lower the arm down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower 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 down. Once more per side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower down. And then inhale to reach up. Exhale to lower down. Brilliant. Let's turn our hands up. Palms face the ceiling. Tuck those elbows in by your side. We want this bit of rotation, creating that W with our arms. This is different than this. Keep the elbows in. All right. Breathe in, pull the hands apart. Breathe out to bring the hands back in. Breathe in to pull the hands apart. Breathe out to bring the hands back in. Breathe in, pull apart. Breathe out, hands back in. Inhale, hands out. Exhale, hands in. 2 more. Inhale, hands out. Exhale, hands in. And once more. Inhale, hands out. Exhale, hands in. Okay. Shake those arms out. And then we're going to just start a couple circles. So a couple circles through those arms. If you want to start to add to the challenge a little bit, you're welcome to get your heels up and down. So you can lift the heels up and down as we move the arms, or just focus on the arms. We're going to start just adding more and more movement. Ready our bodies for some fun exercise today. And we're just going to change direction of that circle. So again, you have the choice to also be lifting and lowering the heels, or you can keep them down. All right, both hands traveling the same way. And let's change directions. Excellent. Okay, now hold your leg up. And you can put it down if you cannot hold it up. You can keep the heel down. Otherwise, hold the leg up. Can you circle one foot? And the opposite hand. Can you get them working together as a team? And then changing directions. If you want to do a bigger circle with your arm, you're more than welcome to. Good. And change. Change arm and legs. Circle together first. And change direction. Keep up that breathing pattern, team. Breathing steadily. And rest. Okay, now we're going to do some L steps. So we're going to step forwards, back, to the side, back. Switch legs. Forward, back, side, back. Forwards, back, side, back. So we're just drawing that L shape with each foot before we switch. Forwards, back, side, back. 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 All right, let's see if we can start, if you feel comfortable with this movement, let's see if you can start stepping just a little bit quicker. So getting those feet to move a little bit quicker as we go. Brilliant. Keep up your breathing pattern, team. Breathing out through pursed lips. Excellent. Couple more steps. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Brilliant. Okay, let's get those arms involved now. We're pushing one hand straight out in front of us. Good. Now your other arm pushes out to the side. So out to the side, one hand forward, one hand out to the side. Good. 3, 2, 1, switch. So one arm out in front, one arm out to the side. Keep up a steady breathing pattern. We're breathing out through pursed lips. And now let's alternate. So switching every time, alternating. Good. Okay, easy peasy. Can we add in the feet? So one foot stepping forward, opposite to the forward hand. This is where it gets extra fun, team. Don't get frustrated. This is challenging. That's normal. If you're thinking, but you aren't messing up yet, one, I do mess up. Two, I practice all night for you guys, just to look good in front of the camera. It only helps so much, though. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, if you feel like you don't need a rest, feel free to keep moving your arms and lifting up your heels for some active rest. Maybe you need to go into your recovery position and just focus on breathing out through pursed lips. Okay, do what you need to do to feel recovered, because we are going to do another fun movement. Okay, so what we're going to do next, and jump in when you're ready. If you need more time, please feel free to take it. We're going to press one arm up, press the other down, and then switch. Okay, so one arm up, one arm down. One arm up, one arm down. Good. One arm up, one arm down. One arm up, one arm down. Okay, now whatever arm is going up in the opposite leg, step out. So start off slow, do your best. You're gonna struggle with it, that's great. The struggle is good for you. Gets your brain thinking hard, gets your central nervous system to have to adapt. Good work, everybody. Yes, get those feet stepping out to the side. One arm up, one arm down. Keep breathing out through pursed lips. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So again, maybe you need some active rest to help you regain your breath. Some of you are going to need to go into that recovery position and just focus on getting your breath back. We're going to do about 2 more patterns there, team. So we get our arms and legs moving, we get our heart rates up a little bit. We're not pushing super hard yet. This is the kind of last bit of what I call advanced warm-up, because it's harder than regular warm-up, but not quite as hard as some of our cardio exercises. Okay. So again, take as much time to catch your breath as you need, right? This is your exercise class. But our next pattern is now our feet are going to change up what they're doing. So we go forwards, side, then we switch legs. Forwards, side, switch legs. Forward, side, forwards, side, forwards, side, forwards, side, forwards, side, forwards, side. So you can go ahead, start when you're ready. And let's just get those feet moving. Awesome. Now, as soon as you feel like you got a handle on this, I would like your arms to push forward at a time. Good. So arms are pushing forwards and back as our feet step. There we go, team. And again, this is supposed to be difficult. It really is. Don't get frustrated. Just do what you can. Keep breathing out through pursed lips. Three, two, one. Rest. Good. So again, maybe you're somebody who's going to do some active rest just to keep everything moving, nice and steady. Should be low intensity. Some of you are going to need to go just into that recovery position, focusing on your pursed lip exhale, regain control of your breathing. And as I said, we've got one more pattern after this. And then that will be our cardio for the day. How fun. I'm getting some thumbs up. That's good. Really, really good.
Good thing you can't
So,
see our feet though at the same time as.
I know, but remember, it's not about the outcome. It's not about what it looks like. It's about the process and the struggle that helps the improvement here. So it's okay if your feet are going all over the place. Great. Let your nervous system struggle. It's exercise for it, okay? So our final pattern is arm goes out, up, change, out, up, out, up, out, up, out, up, out, up, out, up, out, up. So as we do this, get into the pattern. And then our feet are going to go out, out, in, in. Now, I find it easier to get my feet going into a pattern first, and then get the arm moving. I think this is going to be our most challenging pattern yet. So again, just do your best. Some movement is great. If you want to just step your feet in place, that's challenging enough. Awesome, do that. That sounds great to me. Otherwise, out, out, in. Arm goes out, up, and then out. As you're focusing on all these different things, I also want you to focus on your breathing. That's it, team. Fantastic work. Keep breathing out through pursed lips. Three, two, 1, and rest. Awesome. So again, you might need just some active rest. Feel free to keep yourself moving if that's what feels best for you. Otherwise, some of us are going to be just in our recovery position, thinking about breathing out through pursed lips. Great work, team. Now, question for you guys. You guys have heard of the 12 days of Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, at another facility that I do some work at, they came up with some fitness challenges for their members, and they called it the 12 days of fitness. And I went, oh, that's so fun. What a fun little challenge. And then I thought, well, why don't we do something that's a little bit kind of like a 12 days of Christmas type challenge. So today, it's going to be sit-to-stands. And we're going to progress through them, and we're going to alternate between some different exercises. And we're going to work our way up to doing 12 sit-to-stands in a row. Okay? So before you get too excited, the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to do one sit-to-stand, and then we're going to do an exercise with the weight. So if you want to do your sit-to-stand with the weight, go ahead and grab it. If you're going to wait to use the weight, that's completely okay too, right? Because this is your exercise class. So are you guys ready?
Yep.
For our 12 days of Christmas challenge? All right. So we're going to do one sit-to-stand. We go up and then down to 3. Now, once we're here, we're going to push the weight out and step out and bring it back in. Now, be cautious. The further away this weight goes from our body could make for some grumpy shoulders and lower backs if you have one of those things. And the solution there is just to not put it out as far. Okay, so if you don't have a cranky back or shoulders, feel free to push it out, see how it goes. Keep that core tight. Good. So we're just pushing the weight out, pushing our foot out. Excellent. Good. So 10 more seconds like this. And 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. So now you get to rest. And anytime I say rest, if you feel like you do not need a rest, I'm going to encourage you to march. So if you don't feel like you need a rest, feel free to march for a bit of active recovery. Otherwise, the rest of us are going to get 30 seconds of rest. And then we're going to do another sit-to-stand. How many this time? 2. Awesome. All right, so we're going to do 2 sit-to-stands in 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go. So you can push through your feet. Remember, even if you just push through your feet to stay seated and then relax, that counts as 1. And then you push through your feet, make those muscles work hard, and then relax. That's 2. We call those our seated sit-to-stands.
Fancy. Under the stairs.
Awesome. So now that we've done 2 sit-to-stands, it's time for a different exercise. Now we're going to hold the weight by our side. We're going to lift it up and press. Then lower, down. Up, press, lower, down. Up, press, lower, down, up. 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 Press, lower, and down. We're changing hands. And then once more. Up, press, lower, down, up. 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 Press, lower, down, 2 more, up. Press, lower, down, and last one, up. Press, lower, down. Awesome. So we get 30 seconds of rest. Remember, you can get into that recovery position. After 30 seconds of rest, we have some sit to stands.
Surprise.
How many of them? 3. You are correct. Are we having fun yet? Woo!
Are we gonna do the whole 12 days of Christmas in 1 hour?
Oh yeah, we got lots of time. You betcha. Okay, team, if you feel ready, we're doing 3 sit to stands. You can stay seated and push your feet in the ground or push your feet all the way to stand up. 1, down, 2, 3, up, 2, down, 2, 3, and last one, up, down, 2, 3. Good. All right, we've got the weight in one hand. And now we're going to do a bicep curl. So we're curling our hand towards our shoulder. Now what I've done here, what you can try, because it does make your bicep muscle work harder, but if you've got a cranky back, it can be tough on the back. So if you've got a cranky back, feel free to sit up tall and just curl from here. Otherwise, if you want to try hinging through your hips a little bit, something we've practiced quite a bit, you're going to stick your arm to your leg. And then from here, you're going to curl the weight up. And then down, 2, 3. So again, we're bent through the hips. If your back doesn't tolerate this position very well, please sit up tall and you'll do a bicep curl all the same. This just gets a slightly different angle of movement. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. 8. 2 more. Down with control. 9. And then last one is 10. Good. Relax, change hands. Now, did anyone find that that angle felt different than being up tall?
Absolutely.
Yeah, there we go. And do what feels best for you. You are in control of your own bodies. So hinge at the hips, kind of stick the arm to that leg, and then we're curling up with that other arm. 1, and then down with control. Curling up, 2, lower down with control. 3, down, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 5, down, 2, 3, 6, down, 2, 3, 7, down, 2, 3, 8, down, 2, 3, 9, down, 2, 3, and 10, down, 2, 3. All right, relax there. We're going to take 30 seconds of rest as needed. And then we are going to do 4 sit to stands. Woohoo! Okay, team, if you feel ready, please join me in doing 4 sit to stands, staying seated or standing up or pushing through those feet. Come up tall is 1, and then down 2, 3. Up is 2. It's helpful to breathe out as we go up. Down 2, 3. 3. Down 2, 3. And last one, 4. Down 2, 3. We're going to put our weight to the side. And we need a stretchy band. If you do not have a stretchy band, that's okay. You can do the best you can with either your weight, your body weight, or you can use something like a long cloth to just pull against. It's not going to stretch, but you at least get some tension. With our stretchy band, it's going underneath our feet. We're sitting up tall, and we're pulling our elbows back, keeping our chest up tall, and then with control, lowering the band back towards our feet. Pull, should feel that kind of squeezing between your shoulder blades, and then bring the hands back towards the feet. Pull, 3, back with control. Pull, 4, back with control. 5, back with control. 6, back with control. 7, back with control. 8, back with control. 9, back with control. And 10, back with control. You can take the band out
On the
from underneath your feet. Pardon? Oh, not directed at me. Sorry about that.
no, my wife, sorry. I didn't know you could hear me.
We
Get
hear
quite stretchy.
everything. People try to whisper and we hear it.
Yeah.
If you want us to not hear you, you can there's a button to put yourself on mute. You can click on it.
That's fine.
All good. We're up to 5 sit to stands, team. And again, if you need, stay seated, push your feet in, keep those muscles tense, and then relax them. We're doing 1. I'm going to just hold my stretchy band like a weight. And 2. Down with control. 3. Down with control. 4. Down with control. 5. Down with control. 6. Down with control. 7. Down with control. Oh, what am I doing?
That's okay.
We did so many. We skipped ahead.
Yep.
You know what my
We did.
favorite part about that was?
We're just
You
about to
all-
New Year's.
Well, you all had a quick agreement that we weren't going to say anything. My clever group.
Uh-huh.
Good thinking. Good thinking, everybody. Okay, now you need your stretchy band or just body weight. We're going to do some band and pull aparts. Make sure you don't feel like you are straining. You've got the band in front of you. We're just going to pull the band apart to wherever feels challenging but doable, no straining. If you pull it all the way apart, great. That sounds awesome. Okay, we're going to do 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest your arms. Okay, what did we get up to on those sit to stands?
7.
We did 7.
Yeah.
Guess now we have to do 8.
Okay.
I already did 8.
Ah,
You did 8, Alan. Nice work. Awesome job. Whew.
Yeah, I did.
All right.
I did 8.
You did 8.
Yeah.
Wow. Good for you.
Now they can
I
do
only
7.
counted out loud to 7, so it only counts for 7.
Wow. Okay.
All right. So we're doing 8 together. Ready?
ready.
All right. Push through your feet. So remember, you can stay seated to push through and then relax. That's 1. Otherwise, you can stand all the way up. You can do a mix of the 2. Push through the feet. 3. Down, 2, 3. 4. Down, 2, 3. 5. Down, 2, 3. 6. Down, 2, 3. 7. Down, 2, 3. And 1 more. Woo! Down, 2, 3. Have a rest. Remember your recovery position. Remember breathing out through pursed lips. Nice work, team. Really, really great. With that stretchy band, what we're going to do next is you're going to put it over your shoulder. Then your hand reaches across to hold it there. And the same side arm is going to pull it down. And we're going to do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change sides. So again, it goes over the shoulder. And then we pull down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Good work, team. Really, really well done. So we're up to 9. And what we're gonna do is that's gonna equal 9 seconds. And those 9 seconds is either staying seated and pushing and holding that pushing down your feet into the ground, or you can just get your bum out of the seat and hold, but that holding movement, you're going to be cautious of to make sure you keep breathing the whole time. And you do not want to feel like you are straining. Sound good? All right. So we're pushing our feet into the ground. Or you can go into a half sit to stand and hold. 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Woo! That's
Well,
fun.
That really pulls.
Yep. Yep, but make sure you don't feel like you're straining too hard, especially through the torso, the abdomen.
No, it's pulling in the back of the legs.
That's okay. I'm okay with it pulling the back of the legs. Okay, grab your stretchy band. We're holding it in front of you. And we're going to pull one hand back at a time, like this. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Feel free to get into your recovery position. Feel free to just keep your feet and arms moving if that's what you feel like your body needs. Awesome work, everybody. So we're up to 10. This time it's going to be a 10-second hold. How does that sound?
Tough.
Tough. Do what you can.
Yep.
Just do what you can.
Trying to bring on leg cramps.
No leg cramps allowed.
Mm.
Just talk nicely to your legs. So for the 10 seconds, I just want everyone to feel what it's like. I'm going to get everyone to stay seated and push your feet into the ground. And remember, you're in control. The harder you push into the ground, the more tension we create in the muscles. So I want to see if everyone can make just sitting down challenging for them. Holding for 10 seconds. Are we ready?
Yep.
Okay. You're in control of how hard you push down. Push into the ground. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Maybe you can push harder. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Was everyone able to create tension in their leg muscles?
Yep. Top of the legs this time.
Yeah, so mostly the quads.
Yeah.
Whereas before, under the hamstrings had to hold on a little bit more for you because they're in more of that stretched position when you hover.
Yeah.
Yeah, great job. Okay, now we're holding our arms up. And we're going to pull our arms apart, squeeze our shoulder blades together, opening up through the chest. We're doing that for 10. Bring them back together. Open. 9. Back together. Open with control. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Rest. Woo! Awesome job, team. We're still thinking about our breathing pattern. Good. Couple seconds of rest here. Maybe you need that recovery position. The good news is we're almost done. You've almost made it. There's only 2 more lines left to the song. And you'll notice that's the first time I've referenced the song because I don't really ever remember the words to the song except for a partridge in a pear tree. Okay.
I like the Mackenzie version better.
Don't think I've ever heard that one. And knowing you,
Oh.
I don't know if I trust you to tell us about it.
Heard some-
Google it. It's a good one.
It's hilarious.
Deal.
Good fun.
Deal.
It's good fun.
Okay, 11 seconds. Push your feet into the ground or you can hover. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good work, team. Yeah, very, very good work. All right, we're gonna do 10 rock backs. So we're up nice and tall, hands on hips or across the chest, and we're just slowly rocking back just a little ways until we feel some tension in the core. I don't want us slouching. We just lean back just a little ways and then forwards. 10. Just a little rock. 9. Just a little rock. 8. Maintain your breathing pattern just to feel a little bit of tension in the core and then back up. Okay, a little bit of tension in the core and back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Rest. Nice work, team. Okay, we're on our final one. If you need to rest, please feel free to rest. I may have underestimated just how hard it would be to go through all 12 days. You guys are my guinea pigs today. And you know what? You guys are really great accommodating guinea pigs. There has not been many complaints. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, 12 seconds. Push your feet into the ground. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Put your hands up. Woohoo! There we go. And relax. Nice work. Yeah, I see the we forgot the rest of it.
Yeah. YMCA.
Awesome. You betcha. All right, team, it's time for us to stretch. Can you believe it?
Yep.
Can you believe how fast that went?
That was great.
Maybe you got to the point where you didn't feel like it was that fast. But I think you did fantastic. Let's pull up that elbow. And remember, Dream Team, stretch time is the perfect time for any questions you might have.
What have we got left? 2 classes before break?
Oh, today's Thursday. I think just the 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Switch.
So you're really going to release us unsupervised for over 2 weeks?
Well,
When's the next
I don't think it's been confirmed when we come back. So hopefully it's earlier in January, but it always depends on the amount of funding that BC Lung gets, right? So what I usually do, and what I will do, and have done, mentioned it already, previous classes, is I also run a private group. People do pay to be part of it. It's a smaller group. But for BC Lung participants in our kind of off times, you're welcome to join at a 50% discount. So monthly membership is $60. So for a full month, it'd be $30. And if we don't end up going for a full month, you can kind of pay, works out to like $2 a class. You could do drop in that way. Stretch a leg out, reach towards your toes. And Maureen is often sends that information out when the reminder goes out. But if she doesn't, you can just send me an email. And that's how you would register. You just send me an email so I can send you a Zoom link. It is separate from BC Lung, okay?
Jill, what days do you do them?
I do it Monday, Thursday, Fridays at 10 a.m. Some
Thank you.
people decide to only do it twice in a week, and then they pay less. And then some people decide to do it all 3 days. Change legs. The other thing is some of you are really good at doing the recorded classes. And what can be really, if you're good at that, try to keep to your Tuesday, Thursday routine at 1 p.m. as best you can. Okay. And it just keeps it as a routine. You know that those are the days, you know that that's the time. But of course, holiday season gets busy too. And feel free to pull that leg up to your shin or all the way up to the thigh.
Does the funding for this class have to do with how many people attend?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. I know consistently getting higher numbers, statistically at the very least, proves that it is a worthwhile use of funding. Not to say that you guys aren't worth it, but when you have limited funding, you look at how can we have the most amount of benefit with our limited funding. So when this class consistently has high numbers, it looks better for maintaining it. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
As soon as numbers kind of drop off consistently, then it's like, well, maybe this is no longer servicing the most amount of people that we can. Switch legs. So then that's where they could look at potentially looking at different ways to service more people at a time.
Do you have other classes on these same days?
On the Tuesday, Thursday.
Yes.
So my private group that I run is Monday, Thursday, Friday.
No, I'm sorry. I meant the free class. Whether you have more people on Tuesday, perhaps.
Would we look at offering another class? Is
No,
that what you're asking, Wayne?
No, I was just wondering if you had already another class, because I remember when I first started with you, you were getting between 30 and 40 people per class. And it's dropped down to about the 20 mark now.
Gotcha. No. BC Lung, the virtual exercise with BC Lung, turn sideways, guys, is only this Tuesday, Thursday, 1 p.m. class.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. I know from being in contact with a couple people, I know a couple of people found an in-person exercise classes that they preferred to go to. which is great. They're still exercising. Because remember, we started this program up in 2021 where in-person options were very, very limited. And now 3 years later, there is more opportunity for people in certain areas to be in person if that's what they prefer. And then I'm not sure. I always think that too. I sometimes worry, you know, is class too hard for some people? Is class too easy for some people? Because we're always getting new people in, and some of you have stuck for a long, long time. So finding that balance. So that's why I always value your guys' feedback too, especially if you are new to the group, right? If you're new just this fall session, you've only been at a couple classes. The people that have consistently come for 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, I get the sense that they enjoy it. Right? But if you're newer, your feedback is always valuable
Yeah, we
for us to
wouldn't
make
come,
sure.
we wouldn't come back if we didn't like it.
That's right. But the flip side is sometimes people don't come back for other reasons, not that they didn't like it. So it's sometimes tough. You want to make sure trying to balance things out. Yeah. But we're consistently getting between 20 to 30. We're kind of around the average. It dipped down for a little bit, but it has kind of come back up a little bit from what I've noticed. But yes, you know, make it a priority team if you can. It's a free service. It's in your best interests to get twice a week in, if not more. And when we get those consistently higher numbers, it does look better for rationalizing still running this kind of programming. Okay. Please join me in taking a deep breath, however that looks to you. If you want to move your arms up as we breathe it out, or just keep a hand on your belly, that's okay with me. Breathe in, pause, and then slowly breathe out. Once more, team, breathe in, pause, and slowly out. And relax. Awesome. Thank you so much for being here today, team.
Great class.
Always lovely to see you. Thanks for joining me on a little kind of holiday fun challenge.
It was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great to have you be
12
part of
days
it.
in 1 hour.
Thank you.
I